My friends, the power of the Yizkor Service is in its being a shared experience. It reminds us that when it comes to overcoming personal hardship, you can't do it alone. Rabbi Akiva brought people together because he knew that in dealing with the challenges and enigmas of life, you simply can't do it alone. Part of the Jewish paradigm for survival is cooperation. We exist as a congregation to provide support for each other. Nothing is worse than loneliness, wrote one of my young students at camp some years back. When we are alone, she continued, we are less than human, because what is best in us is aroused by the stimulus of other people. Our laughter is richer when it is warmed by the laughter of friends. Our crying is more meaningful when it is touched by the sadness of other hearts. Even our thoughts are more perceptive when they are in the company of other minds. We need each other in order to have meaning in life, in order to have understanding, and most precious of all, love. I had simply asked her to write an introduction to the Kaddish for one of our worship services. The result was poetic and memorable. Barely 17, and she understood that when we are alone, our burdens are so much greater. In the face of the heart-rending experiences of life, it is not answers we need so much as friends and the knowledge that we share in each other's plight. If there is anything that suffering teaches, it is to know how very much we need each other. However brave we may be, we cannot bear our burdens alone. That, my friends, is the power of Yizkor. During this service, there are those who understand our distress without explanation. They stand beside us, either physically or virtually. Their presence helps us in our sorrow and suffering. There is power in reading the words in the book of remembrance together with others. It is not enough to grasp intellectually that pain is a matter of cosmic necessity, or even to realize that it can be overcome, as human experience has proven. It is somehow feeling the whispered words of encouragement we sense in the air about us. When we feel defeated, for those thoughts are there with others. When our pain is most profound. I have always been moved by the custom in Reform Judaism of having the entire congregation stand to recite the Kaddish, rather than only recent mourners. We stand together to offer each other our support. In that simple act, we see the meaning of a congregation as a caring community. Similarly, the power of the Yizkor Service, as I have said, is in its being a shared experience for those who grieve, to know that they are not alone. May we draw on each other's strength to carry us through the pain and anguish of our personal loss. Yes, to live life when life is most difficult. We need loved ones, we need friends, and ultimately, we need God. We need God not to miraculously alter the inevitable, not to eliminate life's scars, but simply because we are not alone enough. We need God standing by us in our hour of need. We need that timeless presence and eternal wisdom. For that faith there is in the knowledge that there is no loss without gain, no hurt without healing, and no manner of death without some measure of immortality. We need God to realize that despite all our grief, despite all our pain, we have much to be thankful for. Grant us, O God, on this sacred day, the mind to see the blessings which our sorrows bring, and give us in adversity the heart that can still trust and sing. Amen.